Oh, GeoGuessr, my favorite game and my eternal nemesis. One minute you make me feel like the smartest man in the world, and the next you have me questioning whether I'm even a functioning adult and if I've ever seen the outside world before. If you're new to this channel, my name is Joey and I make geography videos about interesting places that I find in GeoGuessr. So let's watch a round that I played earlier, and then I'm going to go away, do some research, and I'll meet you all back here to show you everything that I learned. Oh. Okay, where are we? Now we can see the wing mirrors of the car. We can also see that we're on a thing. We've got these lads over here. Is this Guatemala? Is it Guatemala where you can see the wing mirrors on the car when you're in South America? Wow. What a view. Wow. I think it is Guatemala, but where in Guatemala is going to be the next question, because it is going to be a hit and hope situation, I think. Endo Almacohule. Okay, don't know what any of that means, sorry lads. What have we got here? These look pretty jazzy. Not helpful though. Could that sign be helpful? Let's squeeze back. San Simon 1. Can we see a San Simon in Guatemala? We got a lot of sands going towards El Salvador, so it probably wouldn't hurt at the moment to put myself sort of in southern Guatemala, just because there's a lot of sands. We've also got San Marcos over here though, near Quetzaltenango. Quetzaltenango. Quetzaltenango, that's what I'm going with. Ooh, right, oh, we've only got 13 seconds. Oh no, I've panicked. I've spent too much time looking. Right, I am going to stick around here. I'm going to stick further south. I'm going to go in between these two places, and we were quite a bit further north. San Simon 1, okay, so what is San Simon 1? We're going to have to get to the bottom of that. We're near a place called Secamonch, and Chisek. That's what I'm going with. But no, it was sort of the middle of Guatemala, pretty much the north of Guatemala City. 160 kilometers away, not too bad. 4,585 points. I will take that. Okay, so I've done some research, done some Googling, and I've got some thoughts. First things first, let's get the car better wing mirror stuff out of the way. All street view coverage in Guatemala is a grey car with a roof rack and visible side mirrors. Now, the only other tropical country that looks similar to this is Laos. And as you can see in the Laos map, there is also a vehicle with visible side mirrors and a roof rack. Now, I played several rounds of the Guatemala and Laos maps, and the biggest difference that I could find between the two cars was this blue strip being visible on the left-hand front windowsill in Laos. So to tell them apart, look for this blue strip on the window. In Laos, it's there. In Guatemala, it isn't. Now, my way of remembering this is that Laos is a landlocked country, so they're just trying to add more blue back in. Interestingly, if you just drive around Laos on the Google Street View map, the car has this advert for the American Chiropractor Clinic on the roof of the capture car, and I looked up the company, and what surprised me most is that they actually don't appear to have a website, just a Facebook page. Yet somehow they're advertising on a large amount of the country's map coverage. Now, the Dominican Republic, another Spanish-speaking country, could easily be confused with Guatemala, as the Dominican car has those roof rack bars visible, but it does not have the wing mirrors visible. How I'm going to remember this is Sammy Souza driving down the highway as fast as he can, and he's going so fast that the wing mirrors fly off his car. You don't have to use Sammy Souza, he's just the first Dominican? He's just the first person from the Dominican Republic that came to my mind.
My home runs of the last season.
Today I would like to invite you to my real home, the Dominican Republic.
Editor Joey here. So I actually don't think that was a great memory device from me there. sort of doesn't really make any sense. Sammy Souza is a baseball player. He's not a race car driver, so it should be baseball related. So instead, I think it would actually make a lot more sense if he, bam, hits a home run, it goes out of the park, and smashes off the wing mirror of a car outside, and then maybe later on he hits another home run, does the exact same thing, smashes the other wing mirror off the car. Maybe it's the Google Street View car they've parked up to get a hot dog at the game. But yeah, I think that makes more sense. I've got distracted. Let's get back to the video. Now, next is my favorite meta that I've learned about Guatemala, because I've always felt a bit weird about car meta. It doesn't feel that satisfying, and if the coverage updates, everything that you learned is completely useless and it was all for nothing. I much prefer clues that are actually a part of the physical space and location. And these painted poles are exactly that. They are incredibly common, usually green and pink, sometimes just pink, sometimes just green, but pretty much always in Guatemala. So if you see one, there's a very good chance that you're in this neck of the woods. And if we look back on my footage, we can see them here, and then again here, and then also here, and yep, here, and of course, yep, one more over here. Now let's start learning how we should go about region guessing Guatemala. The southern areas of Guatemala mainly consist of completely flat agricultural land. The central areas are generally more mountainous, and the north is generally flat but with rolling hills and distant mountains. And if you look at this topographical map, you could really see it. The south is very, very flat. The centre is full of these huge sweeping mountain ranges, and the north sits somewhere in between. So where actually are we? So we were in a place called Chisec, a place with about 85,000 people, and about 95% of those residents are of Maya heritage. The town of Chisec was founded as we know it in 1813, and it is within the Alto Verapaz region, one of Guatemala's 22 regional departments. Alto Verapaz is within the Franja Transversal del Norte region of Guatemala, and that is one of the bigger tongue twisters I've had on this channel so far. Now, the Franja Transversal del Norte, or FTN, essentially translates to the Northern Horizontal Strip, or fringe, Franja. The region encompasses the departments of Huehuetenango, Quiche, Alto Verapaz, and then Izabal. Now, the FTN was also a key focus of the 36-year Guatemalan Civil War, and many massacres took place in the region due to the huge amounts of oil and mineral deposits that were in the area. A different kind of oil is now making headlines within the FTN, with controversial palm oil plantations, as investors are trying to turn Guatemala into one of the main palm oil exporters, despite the decline on its international price. The most active area of palm oil plantations in Guatemala is Chisec. So if you find yourself in Guatemala and you see palm oil plantations, you're probably in this area. Now, this is what a palm oil plantation actually looks like. It's not quite what I expected. The plants themselves look a mix between a pineapple and a palm tree. Now, we also saw this sign, which roughly translates to "I sell seedlings for hillsides." It's obviously vendo means to sell or to vend, and plantas, I think, translates to plants. I'm not too sure on that one. We did also come across this red herring, or not so much a red herring, but something that I got very, very distracted with, really hoping that it was something more useful than it actually was. We saw this sign for San Simon 1, which just appears to be a random housing complex next to loads of other random housing complexes. So I'm not entirely sure why San Simon 1 got their own sign and the others didn't. But San Simon did lead me down one final rabbit hole. It appears that there is a local river or a stream called the San Simon, which holds pretty cool looking water rafting events, and there's also this incredible looking waterfall which immediately turns the riverside location into just this beautiful oasis that I am dying to visit. I also found the Bombil Peck Caves, which look just pretty cool. I don't think there's any other way to describe that. They are epic. And if you time your visit just right, you'll come away with this incredible looking photo with the light beaming down from the small opening, so you can get that iconic Indiana Jones photo. Having said that, I'm not too sure if I would like to visit those caves myself, as they are either accessible via abseiling down that opening in the roof of the cave, or via this wooden ladder, neither of which are that appealing to me once I googled that the nearest hospital was 2-hour drive away. Having said that, I am very, very, very much up for that lazy river with a waterfall and a cocktail. I would love to visit that. So there we have it. I now know several things that I didn't know before the start of this video. I love this game. The pink and green lampposts are going to be a huge game changer for me in identifying Guatemala in the future. If you enjoyed this video, please do consider subscribing, and if you noticed any clues or any meta that I missed or anything in general that could help me improve my game, please do let me know in the comments. It's a great way for me to learn, and it's also a great way for anyone reading in the comment section to also learn those things as well. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a great time making it. Enjoy your week, and I'll see you all in the next one. Alright, so I know the video has ended, but I just want to show you all just how common these lamp poles are, because I've been, exploring Guatemala for the past week, and these poles are everywhere, and I can't believe I've never noticed them before, but it's one of those things, if you don't know what to look for, you never spot it and you never see it. Now, I'm going to drop myself in 5 random places just on the Guatemala map, and I predict, nay, I wager, that we're going to see these lamp poles in at least 3 of those 5 locations. And if we do see it in 3 spots, and I am correct, I think it's only fair that you like and subscribe. So we're gambling. Now we're gambling, but I'm going to drop us sort of north, south, east, west, and what's in the middle. Can we drop it? Whoa! Okay. No, that's a different country. Let's drop here. That's not helpful at all. That's a completely still image. Why is... They've updated the maps where it... I don't get why they're doing that. All right, can I drop here? No, I don't want to. I'm not even near. I didn't even drop near an ocean, and it's not even a 360. Google, you're making me look stupid on the internet. Right, I'm gonna drop here. Please give me a road. This is not a road. Why have Google done that? Right, let's zoom in. Bang, we're gonna drop here. So far, not looking good for me. Oh, 1-0. 1-0, okay, decent. And of course, we got the car, the roof rack, but they might reshoot the footage and they might get rid of the roof rack and the wing mirrors. Okay, next let's go over here near Huehuetenango. Ooh, okay. Wow. Cool. Hello, looky, what do we have here? 2-0. Okay, bam, let's jump out again. So I suppose we'll go somewhere south. Let's go around here. I'm going to go in between these 2 places. Google, what are you doing? So you used to have the best website in the world. Right, okay, we'll zoom in more. Drop. Could someone email Google and ask them what the heck they're playing at? I want to see the Google Street View footage. I don't want to see just a random holiday photo. Here we go, bam. And it's red and green, sort of orange and green, but I think we'll have to count it, especially because we said it could just be green as well. Yeah, we got them there. So we've seen 3, 4, 5. I'm calling that 3-0. Can I get a full sweep? So I've got to go for a perfect game, right? I've got to. Okay, let's jump here. Why not? Zaragoza. That sounds pretty cool. Yes! 4-0! Oh, I was a bit worried before I started filming this, but it's actually quite exciting. Now I could get a perfect sweep. That's actually red and then sort of rusty orange and then green. But green and red. So, boom. And over here. They love it, don't they? They love painting their poles. Fair play, guys. Right, one more for a perfect game. I suppose I should go up north. Do I want to really... Ooh, because I do kind of want the perfect game now. I'm going to go here. Next. I'm going to go here. Let's go in San Francisco. Why is it giving me still images? I don't understand Google. Right, okay. Zoom in more. Google, what are you doing? No one asked for this feature. Right, where did... Oh, right. San Francisco. Let's zoom right in here. Give me this main road. Sick. We're in. Yes! Green and red. Well, it was incredibly frustrating, but it was also fantastic. That's 5-0 to me. You definitely have to like and subscribe after that. That's an incredible wager. Suppose because I got 5 out of 9. Tell a friend. Yeah. Anyway, end of the video. It can't go on any longer than this.